delighted to welcome you to this first edition of the ZAC World of Façades Conference in the Greater China region in Hong Kong today.
The facade industry development in this region will continue to grow substantially because not just China alone, but also with all the Southeast Asia and all these countries, there are a lot more economic developments and there are a lot more interaction between countries and development, investment. So I think there's still a long way to go. But with the latest architecture design trends, the design continuously asks for more interesting and complex facade system. So just looking at all the industry players in the region, they all are doing their very best to be innovative and to expand their capability, and I'm very optimistic about the future.
I think the Chinese market in general, they are very eager to learn and very eager to adapt to new technologies. The invention part, maybe they are trying to catch up, but certainly in other industry like IT industry, you have already seen they are picking up rapidly, very fast. So I'm hopeful that for the facade industry, they will also pick up the pace of, instead of just adapting other countries' technologies, they will also be moving forward and developing their own techniques and technologies for the future.
Hong Kong is a high-density, high-rise complex city, so there's a lot of challenges. And whenever there's a challenge, there's a time for innovation. So I think Hong Kong has also got a lot of opportunities. I think innovation is something that will be going ahead anyway. And my dream facade will be something that can allow natural air and ventilation to pass through, has good insulation properties for noise and thermal comfort. And in future, if it can also generate energy and power, that will be my dream facade.
This is a very good occasion, I would say. A lot of people participating, and many people's friends from overseas, and also because the spectrum covers various stakeholders in the market, not just architect and designer, also government department representative, and also the supplier and specialist leader in the market. So I think it's a very good platform for us to come together and understand the other people's view, and also will come up with some good ideas. I think it's a very good occasion. It will be good that if this conference could be organized more often in Hong Kong.
You get a good event here. I don't know if it's as successful as Singapore, but generally I think you've done a great job. I attended some other forums as well and events, but I think this is good. The venue is good. The people that attending this, I'm quite surprised. They are the movers in the industry, not just suppliers. I've met some very key people a while ago. So I think you should do this again sometime here in Hong Kong.
The conference is great. I think next year you need a bigger venue. It's for house, and I do see different trades. I should say professions of people that comes here, including developers, architects obviously, and as consultants. And also, of course, it's being sponsored by many of the more reputable suppliers in the industry. So I think next time we should try mainland China.
It was the first time we have the experience to be main sponsor of such kind of event here in Hong Kong or in England, and we are satisfied. You see, we have a lot of people, and they are all interesting. Nobody is leaving. So obvious was the right decision to do that together with ZAC, right?
I think actually we're finding in China the fabricators and the manufacturers, the contractors, they are very willing to adapt to these new computational, these new advancements in technology. given the opportunity on a project, they're actually really wanting to jump in kind of head first and embrace these new technologies, which is very exciting for us as designers. It's giving us a lot more freedom in terms of what we can design and the extents and the boundaries that we can really push these systems to, knowing that the fabricators are really on board with embracing this new technology. It's really interesting to have a facade-specific event. There's a lot of conferences that we go to that are very general or kind of covering structures or construction industry in general, but it's really interesting to have a specialised facades event that we can really get a bit more time to investigate kind of more technical aspects or the kind of current trends in the facade industry very specifically. So I think it's been really interesting. I think the event's been great. It's really well organised. It's been a great turnout today and some really interesting presentations from a wide range of different architects, contractors, really interesting insights to get from other people and our colleagues and our other competitors and people in the industry. It's really been a great day.
This time the experience is great because it's quite a lot of people showing up from the different disciplines, from the architect, from the client, from the owner, from the consultant, from the contractor as well. So I would say this one is one of the greatest event in town. Apart from my work, I also right now is the president of the Hong Kong Facade Association. So we have about over 60 of the members together. We have seminars, we work with cooperation with the university to do the topics to nurture the new generation, open some course for different levels of the people, and I see this is quite a good seminar in town, and I looking forward to have one, say, every year or every second year.
Conference is great. This is my first attending of the conference here, and so I think they've brought together a great cross-section of people, and it gives us, as a vendor selling into this particular market, it's given us a great opportunity to see all the way through the value chain. So, and the room has been full. So I think we've had more than what we've expected as far as attendees here. So we'll be looking to come back to another one.
It's interesting. A colleague of mine spoke in the Middle East 2 months ago, and there we will also participate in your event in Singapore and in Jakarta later on in the year. So we will be present.
The event, first impression is very impressive, with a good turnout, and also the organizer is, I believe, is very famous and professional in this facade industry globally, and we are glad to be part of event sponsor for the cocktail networking. This is a very good topic in terms of connecting people, and that's the reason why I'm committed to support and sponsor this event during the networking cocktail reception. So then to create a longer time right after the meeting for the all the value chain professionals to have more in-depth contact and discussion on their specific project needs.